Okay, so after many requests in my Discord and my YouTube comments, I'm gonna be making an early 2000s 50 Cent type beat. I'm actually gassed to make one of these. I've never tried it before, but it's the type of stuff I grew up listening to. And now it's come back around with producers like Rickson making them and artists like Digga spitting over them. I've made a ton of old school beats like boom bap in the past, but never something like this, so I don't really know how it's gonna go. But yo, before we get into it, I've got a big announcement because I'm dropping 10 brand new kits on the 2nd of April. You've probably seen me using a bag of new sounds like 808s, counter snares, everything that you need for drill in my recent videos. And it's a bundle that I've been working on for months. There's a huge drum kit in there with over 250 sounds, a one-shot kit, an analog lab kit, a brand new loop kit. There's soprano vocal phrases, violin phrases, hi-hat midis, 808 midis, a percussion kit, and more. Like, this kit's insane. And I've just opened up the early access list, so if you're interested in the kit, make sure you click the link in the description to join the waitlist. And I'm not just saying this, but I think the sounds in this one are really gonna blow your mind, so make sure you don't miss out on this one. And let's get into the video. Okay, so these type of beats are like real rap tempo, but a little bit faster. So to start with, you could probably go between 95 and 100. And for sound selection, at the time, producers like Timbaland, Pharrell and Just Blaze would use synths and drum machines like MPCs. But one of the main synths was the legendary Korg Tritan. So I've just gone ahead and downloaded the trial version of the Tritan for now, and hopefully it's going to be just as good. It actually looks kind of sick. They've just got a ton of sounds in here. Might start off with some kind of piano, even this. I'm thinking I want some keys in there, maybe some kind of guitar, and definitely some strings. And then for the chords, they seem to be quite short and stabby, and then the top line carries most of the melody. And one other thing that I hear is the chords not actually starting at the beginning, so we could try that. So if I turn the metronome on, so it could hit and then have a chord. Even bring that over. Let's pitch those up. Well, you know what, we could try record something in. So that could give me the foundation. And when I'm recording things, usually I just record in one scale. I know the C minor scale pretty well, so I just record in that and then I can pitch it up and down if I need to. And all I did was play a simple C minor chord, and then lower down I just played 2 octaves of the C and then the top note of the chord. So if you look, the C minor's here, I just skipped out the D sharp. And I want to keep it natural, so I'm not going to quantize it, but I'm going to move some of them so it's a bit more in time. Gonna bring that note down a bit, same with this one, and then I'll copy that over. And then I'm also gonna take that G and we'll copy this down an octave. And then maybe we could get some bass notes in here. We could copy those down an octave and then just build a chord from them. And then I think we could take these and just copy them down 1 more octave. Alright, let's try a different key. Kind of like an F minor too. I'm gonna pitch that down. And then this could come up. And then we'll just randomize the velocity of that one a bit. Just gonna strum them a bit. To strum them, you can press Alt and S, but I like to do it a bit more naturally. Okay, let's see what else the Tritan has. I think this time we go with some kind of guitar. Ooh, quite like the sound of this guitar. Just press Ctrl and L. And then yeah, just like this. And then yeah, I'm just gonna randomize the velocity. Move them over a bit. Then we'll copy it. And then change it at the end. I'm thinking in the piano, maybe I'll bring the bass down. Just so there's a bit of a change. I'm actually gonna move these a bit. Alright, next I want some strings, and this will probably just play at the end of that phrase. Might as well use the Tritan again and try and make it more authentic. Yeah, maybe these octave strings. Let's try something. I'll just take the bass notes and then copy them up. Maybe there. And then I'm feeling that C as well. And then we'll just randomize that too. And And then I think maybe we could take some shorter notes. Just something like that. Alright, next I want some kind of pad or choir. And I like the sound of this. I could just have one hit like that. So again, it's just the F minor, but I've dropped the top note down. Literally just like one. And then I think in one section, like the hook, I want there to be more energy. So I'm just gonna have some notes just carrying the full thing. For example, this Glass Vox preset, I could just play F minor chord all the way through. And then I think also I want a top layer of strings, which will probably just be in the hook too. Yeah, maybe that. Alright, for now that might be enough instruments. I need to hear what it sounds like with drums before I decide if I add anything else. But I do need to mix them a bit. So I'm just bringing the guitar up. I've got some chorus on it. And then I've just got the guitar pan to the left, the staccato strings to the right. And then I've just grouped everything together. And then I think a bit of RC20 might sound nice on this. So I'll have one section just the keys and the guitar, then the staccato strings, and then I think in this section, bring the choir there too. And then in this section, I'll have the pad and the strings. Now I'm just gonna render the master. All right, I just wanted a clean version. So all I'm gonna do from here, set it to stretch and maybe pitch it back down. Kind of like it there. All right, let's get some drums in. And the drums need to be right. I'm going for that Timbaland bounce. So a lot of different sounds, shakers, snaps, weird sounding snares. We'll see what we can find. I'm just going for some random sounds like this. And then maybe we'll find a snap or something like this. I like this sound, but I'm just gonna bring this up and then we'll copy this. Could even tighten it a bit too. All right, let's get a shaker, something like this. And for the bounce, you can mainly get it with velocity and just moving them. So for example, I could bring this one down and then just hold Alt and click to drag it across. Bring this one down too. We could bring this one up actually, get rid of this one. Alright, just so we can get the bounce, I'm going to bring a kick in too. I like the sound of this kick. But I think I can layer that with something punchier. So just for a simple kick, I'll go back to Prick Kick Volume 4. Just use the goat kick, even just pitch it down a bit. And I think this just needs like a simple hip hop bounce. So we'll add two here, but then bring this one down. And then I always like to move it across a bit. So yeah, I'll just make the pattern first and then copy it over. I think just that. And then yeah, copy that into here. And then for the perks, I think I just need to find some random sounds that go well. Okay, so I've just been through a ton of sounds and I've pulled out some percussion which I think might work. So I've got this. Just random stuff that I thought sounded cool. So I like this one. And I'm really just going by ear and seeing what space I've got. Like that sounds kind of hard, but maybe I could make it simpler in the first half and then have that. So I'm just going to copy these over. Have the triangle there. And then some of them, I just want to check the pitch. I'm working in D sharp minor, so I might just bring that up one. Like the triangle, I might just pitch that up to D sharp 2. Yeah, there we go. And then just pitch this last one up too. Might even pitch that down an octave. I want to get this in somewhere as well, but I'm just going to bring that out now, but... Or we could just control the envelope like this. And I'm thinking to put it there, and then we'll just have it stop here. Yeah, there we go. And then just this last one somewhere. Now with the perks, I'm gonna send them all to the same bus. And then I'll add just a little bit of reverb so they sound like they're in the same room. Just with the mix at about 10. And then just a bit of compression. And then I also need to pan them, so some of them will go a bit left, some will go right, and I just need to find a balance. So I'll just mute the melody for now. Something like this. All right, one more bit of percussion is just this gun clap. And then we could just stretch that a bit. To about here. And then just after that, I could have a shot. Go for something like this. And then even the gunshot, we could pitch down a bit. Yeah, that sounds hard. Let's just try something. I'm gonna take that gunshot and then just reverse it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. And this whole time, it sounds like it's been missing something. And I just realized I haven't even got a bass in yet. So we'll add that in now. And for the bass, I'm not really sure which one to use yet. We'll try an 808 first. We'll just see how it sounds. But just a simple one like this. This one could work, this rising one. And then we'll just take the same bass notes, but we actually pitched it down. Then we could get this little one in here. But with that 808, I think it's a bit too wide for this type of beat, so I'm just going to tighten it. So I could do it full mono, or just about here. Maybe in some parts we could bring an actual bass guitar in. So we could do something just as simple as this. And then just a bit of R bass to give that guitar some more sub. Alright, cool. I think that's going to be enough for the drums, so I'll give it a quick arrangement. I'm going to go ahead and split them. As you can see, there's a lot going on, but as always, we'll just start by copying it all. Alright, for the intro, I think I'll just keep it short and do something like this. And then just let it play. So I need to cut it from here and then copy it. And then just 2 more times. Or maybe just those two actually. Then play it from here. And then I think we could bring a different section in. So for example, this part. Yeah, that sounds kind of hard. And I've changed my mind with the bass. I think I want to swap them around. So the bass guitar will hit first and then the 808 after. Alright, so we're just starting with the verse. Then that choir comes in. And then in this section. And I've saved the gunshot for this second half. Or what I could do is just take this part and then leave the riser in the second one. Yeah, and then I'm going to cut everything here. I actually want to bring the individual instruments back in, because yeah, I want to cut out the guitar here and bring the choir in here. And yeah, for the hook, I'm just going to copy that and then take this pad out, the first one. And then in the guitar, I'm going to pitch it up an octave. Yeah, this one sounded kind of crazy. And then we'll just bring that gunshot back in. And then yeah, we'll take everything, copy it over, and then just cut a few things out when it drops back to the verse. So yeah, maybe just bring out the guitar. Okay, it's pretty much there. I'll probably do a bit of a cleaner arrangement, but here's what we got so far. So yeah, really simple intro, straight into it. There's a lot of space for artists in this one. And we're bringing the guitar and the choir and the strings. And I might actually extend this verse because we're coming into the hook now. I think it sounded kind of crazy. I like the bounce of the percussion. And if you like it when I switch up the genre and you want to see me cook up Detroit beats, click up here. Or if you want to stick to watching me cook up drill beats, click up here.